Hi. I thought I'd share a story with you today that I just read about regarding the CEO of Charles Schwab, Walt Bettinger. During an interview, he was asked about what lessons he learned when he went to college. And I'm going to read you his response. It's very brief, but it's really cool. Quote, "A business strategy course in my senior year stands out. I had maintained a 4.0 average all the way through, and I wanted to graduate with a perfect average. It came down to the final exam, and I had spent many hours studying and memorizing formulas to do calculations for the case studies. The teacher handed out the final exam, and it was on a single piece of paper, and I figured it would be longer than that. Once everybody had their paper, he said, 'Go ahead and turn it over,' and the other side was blank as well. And the professor said, quote, 'I taught you everything I can teach you about business in the last 10 weeks, but the most important message, the most important question is this: what's the name of the lady who cleans this building?' Unquote. And that had a powerful impact. It was the only test that I ever failed, and I got a B I deserved. Her name was Dottie, and I didn't know Dottie. I'd seen her, but I'd never taken the time to ask her name. I've tried to know every Dottie that I've worked with ever since. It was just a great reminder of what really matters in life, and that you should never lose sight of the people who do the real work," unquote. This story from the CEO of Charles Schwab, to me, was very revealing. And for a man to talk about a failure that he had when he failed an exam, and yet how much of an impact it had on his life, I think is very telling and really quite interesting. And for you and for me, we should never, ever forget all the Dotties that we run into in the world. Thank you.